I want to teach you a trading strategy which is based on only price action. We will not add any indicator to our chart and we trade purely based on price action. Just make sure you watch this video until the end and let's get started. But before we start, if you like my contents, please support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Alright, so as I said, we don't add any indicator to our chart and we're gonna trade only based on the movement of the price action. Let me explain how you trade based on this trading strategy, but please listen carefully and pay attention to all the details that I'm going to explain, because otherwise you won't be able to execute this trading strategy successfully and profitably. You need to completely follow my instruction. First of all, this trading strategy is for 1 minute time frame. So here the time frame of the chart should be set at 1 minute. In the next step, by zooming in and zooming out, we make the scaling of the time axis based on multiple of 5, like this: 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and so on. In the next step, we prepare and mark the price chart and then start tracking the price action to find buy-sell signals. But before I start explaining how we do it, I'm proud to announce that recently I published a book, The Art of Price Action Trading, which is a complete guide to price action analysis. The link is in the description and you can get it later if you want to master price action trading. Alright, getting back to our trading strategy, and consider we want to start trading now. In the first step, you should wait until we get a candle closed on the multiple of 5 here on time axis. For example, if we are here, here, or here, we don't do anything and we wait until we get a candle closed at 1935. Now that this candle is closed at 1935, we draw a box from 1930 to 1935, and the box should be from the highest high to the lowest low in this range. So we draw a box like this from 1930 to 1935. In the next step, we identify the last candle in this box. In other words, the candle that is closed at 1935. If the candle is doji, which shows indecision, we don't take any action and we wait for the next 5 minutes to be completed and we draw a new box. But in this case, you can see that the last candle in the box is not a doji and we have a red candle, a short red candle. When we have a red candle, we should be waiting for the downside break out of the box. In other words, we should wait for a candle that is closed below the box. And this breaking should happen in the next 4 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that in the next 4 candles, we didn't get a downside break. So the signal of this box is already rejected and we should wait for 1 more candle so we can draw a new box. When this candle is closed at 1940, we draw a box from 1935 to 1940, which covers the lowest low to highest high in this range. Alright, what's the last candle in the box? I mean, the candle that is closed at 1940. It's a green candle. So we are going to wait for an upside break out of the box. In the next 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, if we get a candle closed above the box, we enter a long position. Here you can see that the first candle is closed above the box. So when this candle is closed, the buy signal is confirmed and we can enter a long position at this point when the new candle is opened. For the stop loss, if the breaking candle is long, we can set it below the breaking candle. But here the breaking candle is short and setting it here is very close to our trade entry. And also setting below the box is very far from our trade entry, as you can see. And this is not a good level for stop loss because this is a scalping strategy and we don't set stop losses very far. So somewhere in between, for example, below the low of this candle is a good place to set our stop loss. Approximately at 0.02% is a good level for this trading strategy. And for the profit target, we set it at risk to reward ratio of 2. When you have an open position, you don't do anything and you just wait to see if your stop loss order will be hit or your take profit order will be hit. In this case, you can see that the profit target is hit by the help of this candle, and so this was a profitable trade, as you can see. So during formation of this candle, this position is already closed, and now again we start from step 1. We are here now, 2 candles after 1955. This box 1955 to 20 is part of this trading setup. We got the profit of this trade here. So we don't do anything here in this time period, and we just wait for the next box to be completed. So starting from here, 20 to 25, when this candle is closed at 25. Similarly, we draw a box starting from here, covering the lowest low to highest high in this time period. All right, what's the last candle here? It's a green candle. So we want an upside break in the next 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that we didn't get an upside break. We wait one more candle to draw a new box. When this candle closed at 2010, we draw a new box starting from 25, covering the highest high to the lowest low. Alright, in this new box, the last candle is green. So we want an upside break in the next 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that we didn't get an upside break in these 4 candles. So we wait one more candle to draw a new box. When this candle closed at 2015, we draw a box from 2010, covering the lowest low to the highest high in this range. Alright, what is the last candle? A green candle. So here we want an upside break out of the box in the next 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. It didn't happen. So we wait one more candle to draw a new box. Here at 2020, when this candle is closed, we draw a box starting from 2015, covering the highest high to the lowest low in this price range. Alright, in this box, the last candle is green. So we want an upside break out of the box. And this should happen in the next 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that it didn't happen. We draw a new box starting from 2020 to 2025, from high to low. And in this box, you can see that the last candle is red. So we want a downside break out of the box. And this should happen in the next 4 candles, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here you can see that this candle is closed below the box. So here the sell signal is confirmed, and in practice we could enter a short position at this point with the stop loss above the pullback here. As I said, 0.02% is a good level, and profit target at risk to reward ratio of 2. You can see that this candle hit the profit target. As I said, when we have an open position, we don't do anything until our stop loss will be hit or the profit target. Here in this case, you can see that it was a profitable trade, and this candle hit the profit target. As I explained earlier in the previous example, when the trade is done, you wait for a complete box and you start from the beginning. So in this case, when this candle here at 2040 is closed, we draw a box starting from 2035 to 2040, covering the high to low in this range. What's the last candle in this box? It's a red candle. So we want a downside break out of the box, and this should happen in the next 4 candles, 1, 2, and here this candle you can see that is closed below the box. So in practice we could enter a short position at this point with the stop loss at this level. As I said, 0.02% is a good level for setting a stop loss in this trading strategy, and profit target at risk to reward ratio of 2. Please pay attention that this is a scalping strategy, and this trading strategy is catching very short-term breakouts that are happening in the market. So risk management is extremely important in this trading strategy, because this is a high-risk trading strategy and you may encounter many false signals. If you want to successfully run this trading strategy, you need to strictly manage your risk. There is a risk management strategy that is called 1% rule, and it's a perfect choice for scalping strategies. I have a complete guide on this. The link is also placed in the description, and I highly recommend you to watch it, because without a proper risk management strategy, you cannot become a consistently profitable trader. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video, and good luck with your trading.